Let's get this over with. So, we have this here. Let's get it over with. Let's get it over with. Let's get it done. Eggs. Terrible knockoff version of string things. Tesco's bacon bits. Curry. Coca noodle things. Some Pringles to crunchel in. Cooking oil. And of course, the mystery ooze from last week. That's right, it's been in the fridge. And I've even been adding to it. Little bits of oil here. Little bit of something there. I woke up for this. Pot and pan. Yeah, I kept the old pan, so what? But look! Tripod! Don't you start. Tripod. Ooh! Magic! Yeah! That's the only good thing that's gonna come out tonight. Noodles. Totally use the knife. 100%. What? I did this instead of numerous other things. Satchel. I could have stayed in bed. I could have been like, you know what, guys? I deserve a little happiness. No, I don't. I could have ran away in the night with what few bits of money I have. Try to live on the road as some sort of bandit. Oh. Oh. No. By the way, satchel has curry powder in it. So you probably think that it is going to go. It's this. Well, no, it's not. It is going into the slurry. All will join the slurry. Yeah, except for the. I mean, come on, there's limits. It'll probably taste better. Ah, more natural flavor. Ooh. Curry powder. So far, the slurry contains beer. Haven't even thrown in that beer yet. Hints of Malibu. Burger gristle from a week ago. Sunflower oil. Oh, you got a lot. And bits of chipped paint from the pan I didn't get rid of. Do you know what else? Gonna throw in a few hits of the old speckled hen. Whoop. There. That'll kill anything thinking of calling it its home. It's almost the same consistency of the eggs. And no, I'm not, so don't even think about it. That would just be wrong. And again, it is right here. No, I cannot be so crazy as to put the eggs into the gristle to create the world's most disgusting omelette. Yet, I can. And will. But first, we want some bacon. Yeah, I got the cheapest ones. You know, you need to get that good sizzle. or in this case, the bad sizzle. Already? Already, that's a new record for me. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is exactly, I'm keeping that in, just to show the dangers of the tripod. This is coming together. And by coming together, I mean it's all plugged up. Metal fork, sure. Gonna twist it in there. Again, if you don't know what I'm doing, check the last video. There's a reason why everything is shit. There's a reason why everything's on fire. There's a reason why I love you. Hope to the bacon. And there's a reason why I drink heavily. That one's I'm keeping for myself. And those few who were alive that day. When I find them, there'll be fewer still. We have fun here on low energy videos. What we don't have is taste. The screaming never stops. Do you see? Do you see? Child's cheese strings. If they're not cheese strings for copyright reasons, they're something else. Looks like the inanimate carbon rod from The Simpsons. Wonder if it's gonna run for president. It's you know what? You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I never once as a kid had cheese strings. They hadn't really hit over here yet. Wasn't even much of a cheese lover as a kid. That came later. So, but, yeah. I mean, tastes like cheese. Barely. Really not a lot of flavour to it. I'm kind of learning this shit on the fly. We're all learning something today. Alright, cheese can wait. Egg. Egg. Bacon's done enough. Who needs help? Who needs hassle? I'm gonna pour it out and leave pan. Why? How? Whom? Yes. For it is time to egg. Egg. Actually, turn this. I can turn this off right now. There we go. There it is. Where we all came from. Yes, I am indeed. Come on, there we go. I am indeed implying that we all came from chickens. You in the comments are going to be like, well, obviously, duh. Are you figuring this out now, low energy? Yes. Then you'll be like, low energy, you're so handsome and brave. And I'm like, of course I am. That's why you're barely seeing any of me in this picture. I'm going to make you work for it. You're making me work for my stomach. God. Think I could have given this to Rocky back in the day? Tell him it's full of protein. I wouldn't be lying either. It's full of everything else. There's a cum joke in there somewhere. Hooray! Well, it got the tension up anyway. So while I swirl this blob of, let's call it matter. Let's call it matter. While we stir up this blob of matter, I'm going to put the pan back on and tell you a tale. It is a tale of last week, where I made a promise weeks prior. And that promise was, of course, for eating some Cobes food. And I did. And for the most part, you seem to enjoy it. By the way, something I didn't mention prior, if you notice on the last video with the scum, that was some of the paint chipping. And that's still in here. I can see little bits of it. I'm going to be polite and say it's carbon. And I suppose it's technically true, as we're all carbon-based to some degree. I watch my Star Trek. I know. Hey, look, it's turning into a health shake. If you drink this, you'll lose tons of weight as your body expels everything. Have some water nearby or you'll die. Then you'll be super thin for your coffin. Okay. It's kind of smooth now. I'm trying to think, is there anything else? But there's more stuff to come anyway, so I guess we... Oh, I haven't even really explained what's going on, have I? So I'm going to turn this into an omelette. Then once the omelette's done, I'm going to scrape in the rest of the cheese. See this? Yes, this is cheese. It's going to go into it. And then I'm going to not stop there. I'm going to go and pick up these eggshells while I continue explaining. I can do more than one thing. I will proceed to beginulate the dastardly plan of basically turning on a bunch of oil and frying it. That's right, you're going to get a fried omelette. That's why I said Allah. I wasn't praising the Almighty, the creator of everything. I was instead noticing there's some little bits of ramen everywhere. There you go. There you go. I was saying that I'm taking my twist on it. And boy, howdy, is this going to be twisted. Twisted to the extreme. Then we're just going to sprinkle in some Pringles. But what about the ramen? Aha. Well, the ramen is what was the missing ingredient from the burger last week. So that has to go in too. Now, shall we watch this hell take place? And yes, I said it last week, I'll say it this week. I'm intentionally doing it crappily. I'm intentionally doing everything disgusting. This is not really good food. This is really bad food. Or food that could have been good in a different context. Now, shut. Kind of just looks like a watery omelette. And now the magic happens. The magic of a hard cut. I think I poured a little bit too much in. think we need to make some sacrifices. Now we're just going to use tuds of oil. Tuds, 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 tuds. Tons and 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 tons. What am I doing? This is ridiculous. You don't measure liquids in tons. There's nearly half a bottle in here. I hate to say it, but it's actually kind of a pretty colour. Looks like the backside of a Jaffa cake. What do you think, old speckled hen? It doesn't think anything. It's an inanimate object. Actually, I forgot, I kind of hate this bear. In the center, it's a big pool. A pool of grease and filth. A wretched hive of scum and villainy. I may have watched the latest episode of the Book of Boba Fett. It may have been okay. I will not date this with references. I will, however, also not pour the scum off because it is slowly burning away. Of course, the base of it as a response is going to be pitch black. So I must quickly make a decision. Decision that will affect all of... I'm going to pour it out. And another thing about the Rancor fight. Wait. Oh yeah, I'm doing this. Okay, so as you can see, I poured it out. It has a weird sort of almost pie crust mentality going on now. Alas. Some of it got ew. Some of it got taken away down the drain. Most of it remains. Do I keep it for next? No. Here's the cheese. Bleh, bleh. I'm making my pizza. It's not a pizza, it's an omelet. I'm making my pizza omelet. Meanwhile, that oil is not really. Wait. Ooh, I hear mild bubbling. That's a good sign. Of course, I take it, but the cheese isn't melted. Oh, it will be. Barking. Noodles. Yeah, come on. Come on. There you go. See, nice and easy. Just like we trained. You're doing the family proud. You're doing me proud. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is what I'm doing on a Wednesday evening. Most people just read the Bible in bed and go to sleep. Maybe with a nice glass of water if they're feeling feisty. They'll watch the weather report. Those hedonists. No, they won't have I don't know where I'm going with this. This is going to be too big to fold over. Don't even get me started on Cat Bane. Oh, right, yeah, I should be explaining what I'm doing. So I had this epiphany. That one back there it's too packed to the rafters to do anything close to being folded over. It would just be a big pile of mush. And it's probably going to end up in a big pile of mush. But then I thought, why don't I make another omelette and then slap it on the first one. Kind of like a sandwich. A very broken, sad sandwich. Also, in hindsight, why the hell didn't I, A, clean these ponds first, and B, this one's important. Why the hell didn't I start with the big pan, then make the smaller one and do it that way? A very good reason. Can follow. But only if you drink more speckled hen. Speckled hen. So while this goes on, I want to point out that this has yet to move. And do you want to know why? Because I didn't turn it on. I did not turn the oil on. Can you believe that? Yes? Good. Good. It's good that we have this sort of relationship. Seriously, this is going to take for fucking ever. Not for you, I'm just going to snap my fingers and that's where the edit will be. Observe. God damn the heat from this place. Well, the oil is more or less ready. I like in particular the bits of carbon coming off. Just like Mom didn't make, because she actually took time and effort. Well, sometimes. Now. Problematic. Seems I made it a little too thin for such a wide base. Ironically, if I poured the whole mixture in, it would have had the consistency I was looking for from the beginning. Yes. Yes, it's all falling apart now. In the center. Wow. Do I call this a defeat? Perhaps. Perhaps I will leave it here. This one's far more manageable, but again, the whole point of it... yeah, we're doing this. We gotta do this for the family and for the time frame. Here's the ring light I brought out with me for no particular reason. Not terrible, actually. We got some nightmare fuel on the way. I'm not talking about my singing voice, which is good. It all just fell apart. Every inch of it. As it is now. Go, 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 go. Woo! I almost forgot that would happen. Please tell me you got that on camera. Woo! Woo! There's a lesson to be learned here. Do your prep work in advance. Everything that went wrong could go wrong. You like some of my world famous stew? Some people call it infamous, but I don't know what that means. I hear it's a kind of passable video games franchise. Yeah, everything. That went wrong. So, at this point, you know what you do? You invade hell. I believe it was Patton who said, when you find yourself in hell, keep going. I know that from a Paradox opening screen. Oh, sweet Christ. I knew that was going to happen for round 2. We all learned a valuable lesson today. Somehow. Somewhere. Over the rainbow. Way up high. How long this is going to take? Is it going to take 5 hours? No. 10 seconds? Maybe. When the bit goes back in here. Because at this point we all suffer together as a family. And Ohana means family. The other pan is just on fire. Oh, I'm gonna have so much stuff to clean up tomorrow. Let's just scoop out what we can. Classic ordinary sausage disaster. So much oil. Oh, it's getting stuck to the pan. More work for me. No. I'm fine, I really am. Wait. It's, oh God, it's coming off in one big sheet. What goes in will eventually come out. Doesn't even look like shit. This has to be one of the worst things I've ever done. And I did it for you. And you, 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 and you. There's a lot of you. I hate you though, with a passion. There was much madness. Much chaos. Much destruction. Enter your completely copyright-free music here. I'm going to use the whole one from Amadeus. Whoa, oh, e, e, oh, oh, yeah, fuck this shit. I'm covered in grease. Most of my kitchen is covered in grease. I probably woke the neighbors up. And now I have to go and eat this in front of you guys, in front of a live studio audience. They always say showbiz is easy. The fuck would they know? Well, that's it. The rest is history. I think we know which way the wind is blowing on this one. I can't even put a smiling face. The days of youth, they're done. And I realize there's one more ingredient left. The Pringles. I will crunch them on top. On the live show, one more reason for you to check it out. I don't think they're going to add much to the flavour. They'll probably detract from it even more if there is flavour. Grease everywhere.